As we grow older, many people start believing that aging automatically means slowing down, losing energy, or living with constant aches and stiffness. But in Japan, something remarkable happens. You'll see men and women in their 70s gracefully walking to the market, laughing with friends, riding bicycles, or even practicing gentle stretches by the sea at sunrise. They seem calm, active, and free from the pain and fatigue that so many associate with aging. What is their secret? Today, we'll uncover 5 Japanese secrets to healthy aging, practical, time-tested ways to stay active, calm, and pain-free after 60. These aren't just physical habits. They're philosophies for living a balanced and fulfilling life that you can begin practicing right now, wherever you are. In Japan, movement is more than exercise. It's a way of life, a rhythm woven into every part of the day. You'll see older men and women walking gracefully through parks at dawn, stretching near the sea, or cycling slowly through quiet streets. They aren't training for a marathon or pushing themselves to exhaustion. Instead, they move gently but consistently, honouring their bodies with care and respect. This steady, mindful motion is the secret behind their strength and flexibility well into their 70s and 80s. The Japanese understand something that many forget. The body is designed to move, and when we stop, stiffness and weakness begin to take hold. They treat movement as medicine, a daily dose of vitality that keeps their hearts healthy, their joints smooth, and their energy alive. For them, movement doesn't always mean structured workouts. It can be as simple as sweeping the floor, tending to a garden, walking to the local market, or doing morning stretches called radio taiso, a gentle, rhythmic exercise practiced by millions across Japan. These light activities may look easy, but they engage the muscles, improve circulation, and maintain balance and coordination. After 60, these qualities matter more than ever. The goal is not to compete or break records, but to stay mobile and independent. The Japanese way reminds us that the body thrives on consistency, not intensity. Even 15 minutes of movement each morning can transform how you feel throughout the day. Western culture often glorifies high-intensity workouts, but for older adults, that can lead to fatigue or injury. The Japanese take the opposite approach. They listen to their bodies and move in harmony with what feels right. If your knees ache, walk on softer ground or practice slow leg lifts. If your shoulders feel tight, do gentle arm circles or Tai Chi movements. These small acts send a powerful signal to your body. You are alive, capable, and in motion. Every stretch, every step, every twist keeps the blood flowing and the spirit strong. Over time, this becomes more than just exercise. It becomes a way to communicate with yourself, to remind your body that it still matters, that it still works beautifully when treated kindly. Movement also supports mental clarity. As Japanese elders move, they connect their breath with their motion, turning exercise into meditation. This calms the nervous system, improves mood, and reduces stress. Another reason they appear so calm and balanced. Even slow walking can lower blood pressure, ease anxiety, and lift your mood. It's not only about muscles and joints, it's about harmony between body and mind. Each motion brings oxygen to your cells, freshness to your thoughts, and confidence to your heart. If you start incorporating gentle, daily movement into your life, you'll notice subtle but profound changes. Morning stiffness will ease, balance will improve, and energy will rise naturally. You may find that you sleep better, breathe deeper, and smile more often. The Japanese way shows that aging doesn't mean losing movement. It means learning to move wisely. The more you move, the younger you feel inside, and the more alive you remain no matter your age. In Japan, eating is an act of respect, for the body, for the food, and for life itself. Meals are not rushed or oversized, but thoughtfully prepared, colourful, and balanced. The Japanese understand that what you put into your body shapes how you age, how you feel, and how well you move through the world. Their approach to food isn't about restriction or dieting. It's about harmony. They believe that every meal should nourish both body and spirit. That's why their plates often include a rainbow of vegetables, fresh fish, tofu, rice, and fermented foods like miso and natto. Each bite contributes to strength, digestion, and long-term vitality. You'll rarely see heavy sauces, fried dishes, or large portions. Instead, everything is light, simple, and full of life. One of the most powerful Japanese eating. Habits is harahachibu, which means eat, until you are 80% full. This small but profound practice keeps their bodies balanced and prevents the fatigue or sluggishness that comes from overeating. It allows the body to digest gently, keeping metabolism strong and maintaining a healthy weight naturally. It also reflects a mindset of gratitude and mindfulness, paying attention to how food feels rather than how much is left on the plate. Eating this way strengthens self-awareness and gives digestion the respect it deserves. You can try this too. Eat slowly, chew fully, and stop when you feel satisfied, not stuffed. With time, your body begins to find its natural rhythm again. The Japanese diet is rich in nutrients that protect the body from the effects of aging. Fish provides omega-3 fatty acids that keep the heart strong and joints flexible. Seaweed is full of minerals that strengthen bones and improve thyroid function. Fermented foods like miso and pickled vegetables feed healthy gut bacteria, which in turn support immunity and digestion. Even green tea, a daily ritual in Japan, is filled with antioxidants that help the skin stay youthful and the mind sharp. Instead of processed snacks and sugary drinks, they choose whole, living foods that heal from within. This way of eating doesn't just extend lifespan, it enhances quality of life by reducing inflammation, improving mood, and maintaining steady energy throughout the day. Another part of the Japanese food philosophy is beauty in simplicity. They prefer smaller plates, modest portions, and careful presentation. Meals are meant to be enjoyed with the eyes first, then with the heart. Eating becomes a calming experience rather than a mindless task. It encourages you to slow down, to breathe, and to connect with the moment. This peaceful relationship with food naturally supports a calm mind and a healthy body. You don't have to move to Japan to eat like this. You can start by adding more fresh vegetables to your meals, replacing heavy oils with lighter ones, choosing fish or plant-based proteins, and savouring every bite. When you begin to eat in this balanced, mindful way, you'll notice your digestion improves, your energy feels steady, and your mood becomes lighter. Over time, you'll realise that food is not just fuel, it's a form of care, a daily act of self-love that keeps you feeling young, strong and alive from the inside out. In Japan, there's a word that carries deep meaning, Ikigai. It translates loosely to a reason for being, but it's more than that. It's the quiet joy of having a purpose that makes each day worth waking up for. For many Japanese elders, Ikigai is the heartbeat of their long, healthy lives. It gives them motivation, focus, and a sense of peace that radiates through everything they do. You can see it in the gardener tending to his bonsai tree, the grandmother preparing meals with care, or the fisherman who still rises before dawn to greet the sea. They don't see these tasks as chores, they see them as expressions of meaning. Their lives are not ruled by the idea of retirement or slowing down, but by the belief that as long as you have a purpose, you have vitality. Finding Ikigai doesn't require grand achievements or wealth. It often hides in the simplest of moments, in doing something that brings joy, helps others, or connects you to something larger than yourself. After 60, many people feel lost because their professional life changes or their children grow up. But the Japanese teach us that this stage of life can be a beautiful rebirth. It's the perfect time to rediscover what truly matters. Maybe your purpose is teaching your grandchildren how to cook, painting landscapes that tell stories, or volunteering to share your knowledge with others. Each act, no matter how small, can carry great meaning when done with heart. Purpose keeps the mind alert and the spirit alive, creating a sense of fulfillment that no medicine can replicate. Science even supports this ancient wisdom. Studies in Japan have shown that people who live with Ikigai experience lower stress, better cardiovascular health, and longer lifespans. That's because purpose has the power to heal from within. When you have something to look forward to, your brain releases positive hormones that improve mood and strengthen immunity. You sleep better, handle challenges with grace, and find yourself smiling more often. It gives you resilience, the ability to keep moving even when life gets hard. Ikigai reminds you that your presence matters, that you still have something valuable to give to the world. Living with Ikigai also means slowing down and appreciating each day. The Japanese don't rush through life chasing endless goals. They take time to enjoy their morning tea, admire the changing seasons, and care for their surroundings. This mindfulness deepens their sense of connection to life itself. When you do things with intention, even small tasks become sacred. That's the essence of Ikigai, finding beauty and purpose in the ordinary. It transforms aging from a process of decline into one of deepening wisdom and inner peace. When you align your days with something meaningful, life feels lighter. You wake up with enthusiasm instead of worry. Your body feels stronger because your heart is engaged. The mind becomes sharper because it's focused on something it loves. That is the secret the Japanese have carried for generations. That true youth doesn't come from avoiding age, but from living each day with purpose, passion and quiet joy. In the fast-paced world we live in, calmness has become a rare treasure, but in Japan, it is an art form, a quiet strength woven into daily life. The Japanese understand that peace of mind is as important as physical health. You can see it in the gentle flow of a tea ceremony, in the stillness of a Zen garden, or in the slow, deliberate movements of someone practicing Tai Chi at sunrise. They cultivate calmness not through isolation, but through awareness. Every action, pouring tea, walking, even cleaning, becomes an opportunity to slow down, breathe deeply, and return to the present moment. This ability to stay grounded in simple routines protects them from the stress that wears down the body and spirit as we age. Stress is one of the most powerful accelerators of aging. It increases blood pressure, weakens the immune system, and drains emotional energy. Yet Japanese elders seem to move through life with quiet grace. They understand that tension cannot be avoided completely, but it can be transformed. They practice acceptance, acknowledging what they can and cannot control, and in doing so, they free themselves from unnecessary worry. This calm acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means facing life with balance and wisdom. When you learn to let go of what you cannot change and focus on what you can, your body naturally begins to relax. Your breathing deepens, your heart rate steadies, and your mind becomes clear. Calmness also comes from connection with nature, something deeply rooted in Japanese culture. The act of sitting beneath cherry blossoms in spring, or listening to the sound of rain against the roof isn't just a pastime, it's a form of meditation. Nature teaches stillness, patience, and renewal. Spending even a few minutes each day outdoors can lower stress hormones, ease muscle tension, and bring a sense of grounding that no medication can replicate. The Japanese way of calmness reminds us that peace is not something you chase, it's something you allow. It's found in slowing your pace, in paying attention to the sound of your breath, or in noticing sunlight through a window. Mindful rituals also play a big part in nurturing calm. Whether it's preparing green tea with care, arranging flowers in a vase, or simply tidying up your home, each moment is performed with focus and respect. These gentle rituals bring order to the mind and beauty to the heart. They help transform ordinary routines into peaceful moments of reflection. The Japanese believe that when the external world is organized, the inner world becomes calm as well. When you live this way, your nervous system settles, your thoughts soften, and your days feel more harmonious. Over time, practicing calmness reshapes the body and the mind. It improves sleep, enhances focus, and reduces chronic pain caused by tension. It builds emotional resilience, helping you face challenges with clarity instead of fear. A calm heart makes space for gratitude, patience, and joy. It allows you to see life not as a race, but as a series of meaningful, peaceful moments. In this quiet space, true health blossoms, not just in the body, but deep within the soul. In Japan, aging is not a solitary journey. It is a shared experience, strengthened by community and connection. The Japanese understand that emotional well-being is just as vital as physical health, and they nurture it through deep bonds with others. In small villages and cities alike, older adults gather daily to share meals, walk together, or simply talk over tea. They belong to lifelong circles of friendship known as moai, groups that offer mutual support, laughter, and companionship. This sense of belonging acts as an invisible safety net, protecting them from loneliness and depression, which so often burden older adults elsewhere. When you know someone cares about you, when you have people who listen, encourage, and laugh with you, it fills life with light and meaning. Human connection is medicine for the soul, and the Japanese have mastered how to keep it alive throughout life's later years. Scientific studies have long shown that social relationships improve health and longevity, but in Japan, this wisdom is lived daily. The elderly rarely live in isolation. Instead, they remain engaged with their families, neighbours, and local communities. They find comfort in shared activities, morning exercises in the park, volunteering, cooking together, or participating in seasonal festivals,